Hi everyone, so I'm back to share another journal with you, and this one is quite an eclectic journal. I've used lots of different digital kits and prints. They're from ARTYmaze, Antique Papery, the Old Design Shop, Shabby Dabby Doodah, My Porch Prints, and if there's anyone else I will mention that as I go along. I actually think there might be some Cameo Shop in there as well, or Christie Art Designs, one of the two. So the journal measures 7 3/4 by 4.5. It has one signature, 64 pages front and back, and it's quite chunky. There's quite a lot going on in this. I haven't put a permanent closure on that. I have just wrapped this lovely kind of peach coloured organza ribbon around and tied it in a kind of a neat bow. I'm not very good at bows. I've used a Tim Holtz book plate, which is a die, and then I've popped on 2 little pearlescent blingy pieces, and to make sure that they stay on, I've put a little bit of glossy accent underneath them as well. I've stamped the word love. So let's go inside. The cover is actually a page from Antique Papery. Let me find the middle, and that's the page, and I I glued that onto cardstock, and then it's been attached to 2 other layers of cardstock as well, so it's nice and thick. That's such a pretty paper that I didn't really want to cover the front over because I think it just looks really nice as it is. As you can see, it is kind of chunky, so let's go inside. So today on Facebook, you know, when you get your memories, I had a memory from last year pop up, and I had made like these type of journal cards using the butterfly specimen cards from ARTYmaze. So I thought I'd make a few more of them today, because obviously because it popped up, it reminded me that I've done something like this before, and I think I actually done a let's make on that, so you find that in my let's make playlist. So that is just, it's cardstock, it's been sewn onto coffee dyed paper. I've just put the specimen card on there, and I got some of that bling on there as well. I'm not sure if the camera picks up the different colors in that. And then the butterfly, and this is it says live your art, and it's actually from one of the tag fabrication pages, and you get a lot of words. So the tag fabrication is a collaboration between ARTYmaze and Tracy Fox. I think most of you know that. So that's the page from Antique Papery. It's very kind of collaged and grungy, and I like that, so I used that. I got my inks through, so I was really happy that I got my inks through. So I'm kind of like printing off loads of stuff again. So again, I've used some of the paper from Antique Papery, and I've made pockets, and I've backed all the pockets onto coffee dyed paper, and I folded that over so that it wasn't going to catch. The word again here is from one of the tag fabrication pages. This is from My Porch Prints, and then we've just got some original music paper on there. Done some stamping as well. Got a big stenciled tag that just pops in there. It's been coffee dyed. This is from tag fabrication. I think this was the actual, there's 2 tags on a page with all the words. I think this was one of them, and all that sewn is already done on there for you, which is really clever, so it saves you a lot of work. This is either Cameo Shop or Christie Art Designs, the library card with the little birds and the florals. This is from ARTYmaze's positive tags and journal cards, and I backed that onto cardstock and inked up around the edge. We have a doily. I've got some digital music paper. I've done a lot of stamping in this. Why don't that want to come off? This is ARTYmaze, and this is from her ephemera set 2, I think it's called. And I've just popped that on there. Again, that's been backed as well. And I think this is some of her original ephemera that she scanned in and put into a kit. Could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. The Old Design Shop, that's a freebie. Some pizza pan markings on the coffee dyed paper. Another page from Antique Papery. Here we've got another pocket, little collage piece down here, and then this is from ARTYmaze, and the tags are the collaboration from Tracy Fox and ARTYmaze. So I'll just top that on there. So that's a double tag with the journal card on there. This is ARTYmaze as well, and I think that might be Christy Art Designs or Cameo Shop. I think I'm not 100% sure. Then we just have a piece. This is a freebie from the old design shop, so I just added that and kind of grunged it up a little bit. There is some sparkle to that. And that's just on the lined paper. Another antique papery, and I made one of these kind of interactive pockets. The idea came from her, Melinda, and she's done something similar. I don't think this is exactly like it, but she, like I said, that's where I got the inspiration from. So inside this pocket is a couple of journal cards and tags, and that folds all the way out and it opens up. I'm going to have to move that to show you the rest of it. I've inked up all inside, and obviously that tag's in there. So, and that's a pocket there as well, so you can slip something in behind there. So you've got all that journaling room, and then just fold it in, fold it down, flip, flip up. That could either go in there, but I popped it in there, back to where you can see it. That goes in there, there, and there. Oops, there we go. And I popped the green one in because there's like hints of green in there, like a mossy green colour, I think it is. So that's that pocket. We have a not a tag, a doily. And then there's another one of these that I made. So yeah, if you're watching this and you saw it, because I did share my memory on Facebook today of the cards that I made like this. And that says, "Fly, darling, fly." And again, that's from the tag fabrication, and they've got the bling on there. And I've done the 4 lines using the corrugated cardboard. So if you're going to do that, peel one layer of the cardboard off. This is a Paula Lemon idea. Put some form of sealant down, like Mod Podge or decoupage glue or something, and then you can go over it with your inks and, you know, make your lines. So like I said, that was a Paula Lemon idea, and that was a brilliant idea of hers. Here we just have another little journal card from ARTYmaze, and then some stamping. All the pages have been coffee dyed. Another page from, and not Antique Papery, the old design shop. Then we have another pocket here with some stamping, and is there some full, yeah, there's the pizza pan marks on there. Couldn't think what it was called. Another tag that I made. I'm kind of in a lot of pain at the moment. I've got really bad sciatica. It's coming and going. I've just been sat on a hot water bottle like on my butt cheek for about an hour, and it's made a massive difference. I don't know what's triggered it off, but it's been so for about 3 weeks now, and I'm having good days and bad days, and the pain is quite distracting at times, because if you've ever suffered from sciatica, you know it's such a shooting pain from your back or your butt or right down your leg, and it can kind of take your breath away. So I'm quite okay at the moment. Anyway, another little corner tuck, and I've done some layering here. This is from the tag fabrication. This is from Shabby Dabby Doodah, and I forgot to mention that's Shabby Dabby Doodah, and that is Shabby Dabby Doodah. Sorry, see, that's why I'm not thinking Shabby Dabby Doodah, that little bit there. And I said that was my Porch Prince. Another one of these from ARTYmaze, and again I think that's some original ephemera that she's had. I think she's done somewhat to it, but I think it could be that. A tag, another tag from Tag Fabrication, and a library card. This is from Shabby Dabby Doodah. This is ARTYmaze, and I've just paper clipped that on. I just mounted it onto some cardstock and inked up around the edges. We've got this the stamping there, and then another one of these. I made 4 altogether. Sewn onto tea coffee dyed paper It's one or the other. Actually, when I do my coffee, I always throw in a couple of tea bags as well. It just kind of just changes the colour slightly. You don't have to, but I do. I think it makes a little bit of a difference. So these are the specimen cards. It says never fear, and that goes on there. The doily, another one of these interactive pockets. This is Shabby Dabby Doodah as well. So inside that one we've got another one of these tags, another library card, a Rose journal card from ARTYmaze, and another double layered tag with one of ARTYmaze's positive quotes things. And then this, again, like the other one, opens up and you've got lots of room to journal. That's opened there, that goes in there. I think that's how I done it, or was it? Maybe I done that, I can't remember. That looks fine anyway. And the paper clip just holds it all closed. And I've paper clipped that. At least I'm not stapling pages together, if you remember what I done last week. Yeah, stapling pages together. Such a wally. Lined paper, another one of these from the old design shop. Just grunged it up, coffee dyed it, grunged it up. It's got some sparkle to it as well. I love that noise. It goes in there. Another corner tuck. Again, this is a Shabby Dabby Doodah. I think that's cold. Let me see if I've still got it up on my computer. Floral vintage advertisements. That's what that's called. A tag, some stamping there. Another ARTYmaze journal card, My Portrait prints, and another one of these. You get 6 of these on a sheet, and I think it might be, like I said, Christie Art Designs or Cameo Shop, and they were only like £1 or something like that, on 90 odd p. More journaling pages. Another one of these says be your best. Like I said, if you're looking for ideas, go to my playlist, which is called Let's Make, and you'll find loads of ideas that I've come up with or got inspiration from others and done my own twist on it. Not everything I do is my idea. Another pocket here. Again, this is Shabby Dabby Doodah. It says follow your dreams, and we've got some vintage music paper there. We've got a tag that I made, stamping there in the background. Another tag from, or journal card from My Portrait Prints. A positive quote journal card from ARTYmaze. And like I said, I think that's Christie Art Designs or Cameo Shop. And then we have the back page, and there we have it. That is the journal, and it feels nice. That's still a little bit wet, so that was obviously the last thing. The cover is the last thing that I do when I make a journal, unless I'm totally inspired to do something else and I want to do that first, but generally that is what I do. I do the whatever I'm doing on the cover, it gets done last. That's just how my brain works. So like I said, I've mentioned everyone who I've used. This will be listed in my shop if you're interested. If you have any questions, just ask. If you want to leave a comment, please do so. And I will speak to you all soon. Bye.